Hello everyone, you're watching Eagle News International Switzerland edition. I'm Mary Ablaza Ramos. The new malware called WannaCry caused damages to computer systems in major companies and establishments in Europe.
While the last outbreak of Ebola in DRC was in 2014 and killed more than 40 people.
Syria talks restart as regime denies crematorium charge. In lifestyle, a glimpse of Gelato Festival in Rome, Italy, and the cheese factory in Gruyere, Switzerland. And in sports, Saracens win European Rugby Championship Cup. Rafael Nadal wins Madrid Open title. Formula 1 Spanish Grand Prix. Here's a report from our French bureau on the cyber attacks.
The attack was caused by malicious software also known as WannaCry or WannaCrypt. Data from computers are locked up and held for ransom, hence the use of the term ransomware. A cyber attack, which many call the largest cyber attack ever, happened last week that caused havoc to almost 77,000 individuals, as well as big companies like FedEx, Telefonica, and the UK National Health Service, and was felt in more than 150 countries. In order to gain access to the files again, individuals need to pay hundreds of US dollars, and the ransom is far greater for companies. If no payment is made within 3 days, the amount for individuals can go as high as $1,000. File will be deleted if after 1 week, the user will not pay the ransom. According to cybersecurity experts, this ransomware uses a vulnerability in Windows Server component to spread within corporate networks. This weakness was first revealed in April as part of a huge leak of NSA hacking tools by an anonymous group. The spread of the ransomware was momentarily slowed down because an accidental hero, a researcher from UK cybersecurity, only known as Malware Tech, with the help of Darian Haas of Proofpoint, registered a domain name hidden in the malware. However, they warned people to be more cautious in opening attachments to their files, because this ransomware can be rebooted anytime. From Paris, France, this is Reynan Del Rosario, and I am one with 25.
The World Health Organization, WHO, declared a new Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
The World Health Organization, or WHO, was informed on Tuesday, May 9, 2017, of a cluster of undiagnosed illness and deaths, including hemorrhagic symptoms, in the Likati Health Zone, Bas-Uele Province, in the north of the Democratic Republic of Congo, or DRC, bordering the Central African Republic. On Thursday, the DRC's health ministry informed WHO that of 5 laboratory samples tested, 1 tested positive for Ebola virus at the laboratory in Kinshasa. More than 11,000 people died in the Ebola outbreak in West Africa in 2014 and 2015, mainly in Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia, while the last outbreak of Ebola in DRC was in 2014 and killed more than 40 people. The investigation is currently ongoing, and information is available for only 3 of the suspected cases. The first case, a 39-year-old male, presented onset of symptoms last April 22, 2017 and died upon arrival at the health facility. He presented with blood in his urine or hematuria, bleeding from the nose or epistaxis, bloody diarrhea and vomiting of blood or hematemesis. 2 persons who have been in contact with the patient have developed similar symptoms, and one of them died.
A new round of peace talks opened Tuesday in Geneva, wherein the Syrian government denied U.S. accusations that a crematorium had been built at one of its prisons that could be used to dispose of detainees' remains.
Bashar al-Assad's government has built a crematorium at the large military prison outside the capital Damascus, the State Department officials said on Monday. Stuart Jones, acting Assistant Secretary of State for Near Eastern Affairs, said U.S. officials believe the crematorium could be used to dispose of bodies at the prison where they believe Assad's government authorized the mass hangings of thousands of inmates during Syria's 6-year-old civil war. Credible sources have believed that many of the bodies have been disposed in mass graves, Jones told reporters. During the briefing, he showed images of what he said a crematorium. Meanwhile, the United Nations says the Syrian government has systematically rejected repeated requests to visit prisons and detention centers where thousands of prisoners are believed to be subjected to cruel treatment, including torture. UN spokesman Stefan Dujarric told reporters Tuesday that the UN cannot independently verify U.S. reports of a crematorium in the Saidnaya military prison, where the U.S. says the bodies of those executed are burned. But Dujarric said various UN entities have regularly documented and reported on human rights violations in Syria, including torture in the context of detention. President Bashar Assad's government has denied the U.S. allegations.
I'm Christine Benedicto, bringing you lifestyle stories from continental Europe. In Lifestyle Today, take a closer look at food that Switzerland and Italy are known for. Our story will take us to Gruyere, Switzerland, to see how Gruyere cheese is made. Here's Theodoline Baisa for a discovery tour at Maison de Gruyere.
Hi everyone! Let's discover the wonderful cheese from Gruyere, Switzerland. Gruyere cheese is known for its complex flavors because of its creamy, unpasteurized, and semi-soft texture. The cheese is usually dark yellow with a dense and compact texture. You will find it slightly grainy with a fruity taste, but later it becomes more earthy and nutty. The tour starts with a pre-pack of different ages of cheese, along with a headset with 13 languages. This tour will make you feel all types of senses, such as hearing, sight, touch, smell, and taste. You will see how they produce and make cheese inside the factory. And outside the gallery, you will see a huge lot of Gruyere cheese wheels. It is a great treat for cheese lovers. But if you're not a cheese lover, they have a different cheese flavors that you can choose from and enjoy too. After the tour, you can shop for different types of cheese or eat at a restaurant where you can try their famous fondue that is great to share with your family. And that's the end of our trip today. I hope you guys enjoy. I am Theodoline Baisa, your EBC correspondent from Gstaad, Switzerland. And I am 1-25.
Thanks for that, Theodoline. Let's now go to Rome, Italy, and give ourselves a treat with Italian ice cream. Here's Robbie Lee Malabanan to show us around at the Gelato Festival.
Hello everyone, we are here in Rome, Italy, precisely at the Pincio Terrace, one of the most beautiful Roman terraces on the outskirts of Villa Borghese, where the Gelato Festival is taking place.
The Gelato Festival, which is now in its 8th edition, is the most important event in the world of Italian ice cream making. It is a touring festival traveling both around Italy and Europe for 3 months and visiting 7 different cities including London, Warsaw, and Hamburg.
Gelato in Italian literally means frozen, but it is commonly used to indicate the traditional Italian type of ice cream. It contains much less air than the typical American ice cream and is therefore more intense in flavor. It is also healthier as it contains all natural ingredients, fewer calories, and less butter fat.
In this Roman stage of the event, you can find and taste the various and peculiar gelato flavors from the best local gelato artisans, who compete against each other to win the title of best flavor. chosen by experts and public voting. Winners from each city will earn a pass to compete in the final stage this September to become the European champion.
Buongiorno a tutti, sono Bianchi Giorgio Carlo, gelateria Capitancono di Roma. Partecipo al Gelato Festival con un gusto che è il cioccolato fondente al mandarino moscato, quindi è una base di cioccolato fondente al 70%, del mandarino di Ciaculi, che è un presidio slow food, quindi un mandarino ricercato per la particolarità della buccia, che è molto sottile e si presta per una realizzazione di marmellate o di canditura, e la noce moscata. Non c'è uovo, non c'è glutine, non c'è latte. Questo perché vuole essere un messaggio: il gelato deve essere accessibile a tutti, quindi qualità, pulizia e certezza della provenienza dei miei prodotti.
Everyone knows that gelato is the food of happiness, so whenever you feel down or just simply want to chill out, have yourself a refreshing gelato. Reporting from Rome, Italy, this is Robili Malabanan, EBC Italo Bureau correspondent, and I am 1 with 25.
Thank you, Robili. Thank you for watching. Join us again next time for more lifestyle stories from continental Europe. I'm Christine Benedicto, and I am 1 with 25.
Hi, I'm Henry Hippolito for our sports news. In a thrilling final match, English club Saracens defeated French club Clermont-Auvergne 28-17 to win their second straight European Champions Cup. Saracens opened the scoring early with tries from Chris Ashton and George Cruz, with a 12-0 lead after 22 minutes. The English side seemed on the way to a blowout victory. Alex Good's try in the 73rd minute and successful conversion by Farrell Essential put the match away. Farrell then added a penalty in the 79th minute to close out the scoring. By winning the domestic title, the club would achieve a rare double-double as champions of Europe and England in consecutive seasons. Up next for the club is a Premiership semi-final match against Exeter. In tennis news, in the Madrid Open final, Rafael Nadal defeated Dominic Thiem 7-6, 10-8, 6-4. It was the third straight tournament victory for Nadal following wins in the Barcelona Open and Monte Carlos Masters. Thiem, who Nadal defeated easily in the Barcelona final, proved to be more of a challenge this time around, taking the first set to tiebreak before falling short. In the second set, Nadal had to continue to work as Thiem fought off 3 match points before going down on a backhand volley from the eventual champion. With the victory, the 30-year-old Spaniard will now move up from number 5 to number 4 in the world rankings, passing Roger Federer. The higher ranking will result in a better seeding for Nadal at the upcoming French Open tournament, which is scheduled to begin on May 22. The next stop on the Formula One race calendar was the Spanish Grand Prix with reigning champion Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton starting on pole position. Vettel led for more than half the race while Hamilton grew frustrated and complained repeatedly to his team, but the Mercedes team regrouped and formed a strong race strategy, and with careful pit stop planning, Hamilton was able to finally overtake Vettel on lap 44 of 66. The remainder of the race was tight, which saw several crashes and numerous retirements, but Hamilton grew in confidence and was able to extend his lead to close out the race and gain valuable points. That is today's sports news. I'm Henry Hippolito and I am 1 with 25.
That is today's Eagle News International. Join us again next time as we bring news that matters to you.